Also want to bring Doug in to talk about something that impacts all of us, and it's those bright car headlights coming at you in the middle of the night. Doug, what have you learned?
Yeah, for sure. So I've gotten complaints for years about this. I've written the Gridlock Guy column that's on 11alive.com and in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution a long time. And one of maybe the top 5 most common emails I've gotten is it's usually people that are of a certain age that are yelling about headlights and how bright they are. And frankly, as I brought this up to family, even people that are, I'm 40 years old, people younger than me in my family are like, yeah, seriously, that's not good. So what I want to do is just pose a question to a safety researcher from the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety, Matthew Brumbelow, of, hey, they're too bright, right? Aren't our regulations a little, not allowing for this? Should they tamp down on it? And he actually had something different to say about glare-related crashes. So here's Matthew Brumbelow.
Police reported crashes in a bunch of different states, got over 6 million nighttime crashes in states where specifically the officers can code whether glare from headlights was a factor. And so we found the rate was pretty low. It was 1 or 2 out of every 1,000 crashes at night. And also that it wasn't really increasing over the past 10 years or so. So we were trying to understand, that increase in LED headlights and also vehicles that do well in our headlight evaluation. Has that led to an increase in glare-related crashes? And we can't see that based on the data that we have.
Yeah, so look, basically glare-related crashes have always been low, and they have not risen, although headlights have gotten brighter since IIHS began doing this study, or began giving headlight ratings in 2016. When they began those studies, you're like this, Dan, 82% of cars had marginal or poor headlight brightness or effectiveness. And that number now is only, I believe, 16%.
Wow.
So lights have gotten brighter, but
At the detriment of your eyesight.
At the detriment of your eyesight. And also low visibility crashes have gone down according to their numbers, and the glare related crashes have not gone up. But maybe it's just glare. People aren't crashing because of glare. They're just more annoyed by it, right?
So is there a perfect medium in there somewhere? We're just going to have to wait and see, huh?
They have adaptive driving beams that are apparently easier to implement in other countries, and federal regulations here have only had an update in the last 28 years or so in 2022 to allow them. But Brumbelow told me that only 1 or 2 automakers have actually implemented adaptive beams that actually dim in the direction of oncoming vehicles because the regulations are clunky. So something to think about there when you're shopping for a new car or driving at night.
How about that? Doug, I got to